Welcome to I Love the Library. I'm Danelle Haspel, and I'm one of the reference librarians here at the Detroit Lakes Public Library. And here in the library, we have display cases, and if we love to have collections come in to display. And if you know of anybody, or if you have a collection you'd like to put on display, call us here at the library at 218-847-2168. And I'm here with Kay Hartness today, and she has displayed some of her collections here in the library. And I'm going to turn it over to her to tell you about her miniatures.
Well, thank you, Danelle. It's always fun to talk about something you like. This particular one is what I call my Alaska room. And the bearskin rugs were formerly a hat. They had a nice shaggy finish to them. The little mucklucks were earrings. This was just paper clay to make the fireplace with. My potting shed, because it's spring now, you should be working with a potting shed anyway. And that kitty is so sorry she knocked that big pot of geraniums on the floor. This is probably the smallest I work in. If you happen to know a railroad person, somebody that likes miniature railroads, they have interesting little things you can work on. This was back when the twins were really great, 1987. Anyway, I found the exercise items as magnets in a store. And I thought, well, gee, that would go good in a Wheaties box, wouldn't it? Sure. My basement, well, actually, it's a lower garage. And I used an old box I had because, you know, you don't always have to spend a lot of money to be doing something with your miniatures. The cement floor is nothing more than plaster of Paris. The drain in the floor is the back of an old earring that was full of holes. Some of the stuff I bought, some of the stuff I made. The shelf on the wall saw a former life as the holder for razor blades that you snap out. Oh, this is another very small one. It used to be miniatures in a nutshell. So at one time, I thought maybe it'd be a good idea to put one in a nutshell. This is my Irish box. I like to do things of places I've been or times I've enjoyed. The one of my grandmother's back porch was actually her back porch. The cellar door was just like hers, but this is a reversible one, so it can set out on the cupboard anytime. The thatched roof on the outside once was a placemat. I knit the little sweater that hangs on the wall. It took longer to knit the little sweater than it would to knit a whole big one. That's about it. I don't know. I blame a good friend of mine for getting me started in this. Baron Blanding said, "Oh, you'll like to do this. Come with me." So I did. And then, of course, I have another friend, Terry Bergman, who's absolutely saturated in miniatures. And so between my friends and I, we just play around a lot.
About how many miniatures do you have, Kay?
You know, I really can't count. I really don't know how many there are. There are at least 2 walls full. There's always something in progress. And some of them are hidden in the closet. But
Well, I noticed these tiny little, like the Miracle-Gro and so forth. Did you
Yes.
make those?
No, I didn't make these. I was able to buy these. But you know, before it got popular, you would, if you wanted a small picture for your scene or something, you would lay what you wanted on the floor, and then you'd stand about 2 steps up on a stepladder and take a picture of it. And then you would cut the picture out and make the box, or put the picture on the Yeah, it's a lot easier to just buy them now.
Not as time consuming, I'm sure.
But if you have a picture that you really, really want, that's that would be how you do it. I was just trying to see, well, you know,
Well, thanks for coming today, Kay.
thanks for
Really
having me.
appreciate it.
It's always fun to play with your stuff.